Good morning, everybody. Nothing too consequential, only made $3 today. I still wanted to go over all of the trades with you today to be transparent and to show my growth as a day trader. Firstly, gotta get the coffee. Oh, that's a little cold. Anyway, folks, thank you so much for joining me. My name is Bruce, as I said, and I'm gonna go over my TradeZella report of the 3 trades that I took today, March 22nd. And note, today is a Friday. Now, my instrument of choice, I'm trading options, puts, and calls of the S&P 500. Okay, so let's dive right in. And you can see that we successfully imported 6 of 6 executions. I did this directly from my Webull account. That's where I trade from. Okay, so let's close that out. And let's look at today. We can see my first trade of the day was the strongest, 14% return. A 9% return to follow that up. And then third trade, which I really shouldn't have taken this trade. We'll go over that in the video in the future, but I lost approximately 15%. Now, before we go and dive into these, I actually love to click the Zella Insights icon, and it'll give me a little insight. Giving away profits, you aren't maximizing your profits for the day. At one point, you were up $19, however, closed at $3, giving away more than 84% of profits, and that is true. Today, I am just trading on a very small account of $300 of capital, just trading options. So just trading one option at a time. And yeah, that's the gist. So let's hop into the first trade. SPY call. My open time was at 9:52 a.m. And we can go to the executions and clearly see that I purchased at 9:52 a.m. for 78 cents with options. Each option controls 100 shares. So it multiplies the price by 100, so $78. All right, so TradeZella has a wonderful feature called replay. We're going to replay the move. Here we can see executions. We got in at 9:52 a.m., out at 10:03 a.m. So we're going to pick up the market at 9:30. And first things first, we're gonna click play and see the market open. This is a live replay. We're on 10x speed. Let me skip forward here to 9:50. Okay, so here I traded a call at 9:52 a.m. It's 9:51. We're looking for the buy. Buy is coming up. Oh, there we go. We enter our position. We enter our position when SPY is at 521.77 cents. We're entering, our setup is on continuation. We're catching the uptrend. So our setup is going to be catching the uptrend. Mistakes. I'm not identifying any mistakes that I made so far in this trade. However, you note we're on 10x speed, and during this time, I'm thinking to myself, what is this consolidation doing? Are we forming a low here, or are we going to reject? And at this point, I'm really getting nervous. Oh wow, it looks like we're starting to reject. We just closed red. Wow, what's going on? But it was very short-lived, so I decided to hold because I didn't hit my stop loss point yet, so I had no reason to sell out of that position. We're still getting consolidation, and boom, there we go. We've got that move up. Now I'm approaching 1 minute until sell, and we're still moving up, still catching that uptrend for our setup, and we just sell out, ding, 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 for 14% profit, or just $11. Once again, folks, I'm trading on a very small account of $300. We can see here our stats: trading duration 11 minutes 30 seconds, net OI of 14% with one option traded, and that is how you get it done. I say that this was pretty good. There weren't many mistakes here. Everything seemed in order. Okay, so let's go on to the next one. Okay, so our next trade of the day, we made just $8. And here you can see was a pretty quick trade, just lasted 1 minute. And what was I doing? I was playing a put here. So we will launch into the replay, do the same thing here at 10:20 a.m. So I'm gonna skip forward until 10:19 a.m. Again, we're playing 10x. This trade only lasted for 50 seconds. So hopefully there's something juicy that we can see in the trade. I don't know. I'm just oh, there we go. Okay, so we bought at 86 cents and we sold at 94 cents for a little bit of a scalp. Look, folks, that trade was so fast, and I could have sold for a lot more on the downside, but I wanted to take just a little scalp, $8 or a 9%. Only one option traded once again into 50-second trade duration. Okay, so let's go on to the last one. This was just a scalp, not that exciting. Oh, okay, finally we get onto this trade, and I introduced some size. I traded 2 options this time, not just one. It came to my detriment when well, let's just say in this trade, I feel like I saw something that wasn't there. Now, I took calls. You can see that we're consistently in this bearish trend. Now, I took calls hoping for a reversal at this point, a pretty lofty goal, and now that I'm looking at it in retrospect, fueled more by hope than any sort of, confidence. So this was a very hopeful trade. This wasn't a confident trade. I mean, look at this. I'm fighting heavily against trend, and there's really no indication of a reversal. I just decided to go and take it anyway. So this trade occurred at 10:42 a.m. Let's skip ahead on the shot clock. Is that what they call it in basketball? I don't know sports that well, but we'll just go to 10:40 a.m. and let's wait for that first buy, which is gonna occur at 54 cents. So now we've got this heavy sell-off, this heavy bleed, and I'm thinking in my mind, look at that. We're seeing some consolidation. You see that consolidation we just saw? I'm thinking that is indication of a reversal. So that is why I took that position. We're continuing to sell off, and at this point I'm thinking, we're getting a little bit nervous. Ooh, and I sell out because I was getting a little too nervous about, we broke lower lows. We broke low of day. So it was very nerve-wracking, and it told me that basically my reversal strategy was fueled by hope, not confidence. All right, so finally we're gonna mark in that, our stop loss was 4.6, and our profit target, let's approximate 75-cent profit target, and that will give us our planned R multiple was 2.6. Our realized R multiple was -1, of course. And guys, one more thing I want to show you here is the playbook. I haven't really organized or sorted this much, but we can see this is the playbook for when we start importing. I only have 3 trades in here, the 3 trades from today, but when I have dozens of trades or hundreds of trades, you can imagine how helpful it would be to know that, oh wow, whenever you try to catch the uptrend, you have an 80% success rate with that. So you should keep trying. Or no, when you go in without a plan, you usually just mess up the whole thing. Or hey, if you go and try to scalp, you usually aren't that good at scalping. You only win about 30% of the time when you try to scalp. So those metrics are going to be very helpful, guys. Yeah, that concludes the trading recap. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I appreciate it. Hit that like, comment, and subscribe for more videos like this. I know it's not the most sensational content. I'm just a rookie day trader trying to eke out a living in this day trading world. So we are trading on a $300 account. Hey, I mean, I guess a 1% account gain on the day is still good. So, that's positive. Anyway, folks, I'll see you on Monday. Hopefully. I'm trying to do these every day that I trade. Just, of course, I want to show every single trade that I do, not only to be public and transparent for you guys out there, the audience, but just for myself, because when I think of myself 5 years down the road, I am going to be a total pro at day trading. So I'd like to have these videos to look back on and essentially as memories too. Okay, all right, see you next time.